Grant Wahl here with Adrian Heath, the head coach of Orlando City SC, one of the new teams in MLS this year. Thanks for talking to us. And really, can you give us a sense of the excitement in Orlando heading into this first season in MLS?
Well, I think you can touch it at the moment, Grant. You know, it's been a long wait from when we got announced, and the build-up's just gradually got bigger and bigger, and we've come in at the right time in MLS. We think the game's getting bigger and better and stronger each year, and we're delighted to be there. It was a bit of a pipe dream 7 years ago when we arrived, me and the owner, but it's around the corner now. We can nearly touch it.
You happen to have a player on your team, Kaká, is a former World Player of the Year. Not many MLS teams can say they have that. How do you plan on using him, and how has he been so far in working with him?
He's been absolutely fantastic. I think one of the things we knew when we were getting, we were getting a quality person. I spoke to a lot of people in Italy and in Spain who I know have worked with him, and very Christian boy, but he's a fantastic guy. He's been very respectful of everything that we've tried to do. Rings me up and asks me, Coach, where do you think we're going to do and where am I going to play? So, no, the good thing is we signed him very early, so we've had time to try and build around him. We know what his qualities are. I've seen all his games since he signed with us, so we're just trying to get some pieces now that will help him settle in and for us to get the best out of him.
He's obviously not the only player you've got, and it seems like up the middle in particular, you've built something already with this team. Could you talk about some of those guys?
Well, Aurelian Collin, everybody knows from the league. We knew we needed a real solid, experienced defender, and that's what we've got. Three-time All-Star, MVP of the final game, and Amobi Akugu, for somebody who's only 23, has played over 100 games in MLS. And we've got one or two other little things happening in the next few weeks. So we think through the spine we're very, very strong with experience, and we think we've added some really exciting pieces around now. We've got some really good young quality internationals, and we're quite excited because we think we've got a bit of everything in the team.
You also happen to have a couple of experienced MLS goalkeepers on your roster as well. How is that going to work, and how is Tally Hall's injury situation?
Well, Tally, we don't want to rush him. The most important thing is that when we get him, Tally's for the future. He's 29 years of age, so we think we've got another 5, 6, 7 years out of Tally. And Donovan's 37, so we thought we got the best available keeper that was available after Tally Hall. When we originally started trying to piece our squad together, who we would like, Tally was the first name on that. And then we've gone and got somebody who's been outstanding for 2 or 3 teams in the league. So we're excited about the goalkeepers, We're pleased where we are with our experienced MLS players.
Now, what are reasonable expectations for you guys as far as results this season? Because 12 of 20 teams are going to make the playoffs this year. Is the playoffs a reasonable expectation?
That has to be the expectations. We've always prided on ourselves of being progressive and trying to be positive, and that's no different. We know the league's tough. You only have to look at how many teams have qualified. I think after the first year, there's only one done it, Seattle. So we know it's going to be tough, but we have every confidence in the group that we put together, and with a little bit of luck and staying injury-free for key players, we think we're going to make a real good go at it.